This is Monet of Dream Bigger Productions, and you're listening to my girl, Barely Saved, on Saved and Still Sexy, right here on GI Music.
Hi, this is Nisha, the original Queen of Esteem, author of Miss Caramel, available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, Goodreads.com, and Malia Solange Books at Indianapolis. You're listening to Saved and Sexy Radio right here on GI Music.
I was thinking, because at first when I heard about it, there's this one designer from back home, and I'm from St. Pete, Florida. So there's this one designer, and I haven't spoken to him to say that I would call his name out. I'm pretty sure he may be okay with it because he's pretty open about his sexuality. But however, he mentioned, he was like, because he's going through the transition, right? Now, him as an overall person and getting to know him and everything, I didn't think twice about it. I didn't think twice about it at the time just because I got to know him as a person. You see what I'm saying? And it wasn't like, what do I want to say? It wasn't like I was disgusted. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just a topic that we were talking about, like how we were talking now openly about it. And so I wasn't disgusted by it and all that other stuff. But when I was working at this corporate office business, and I would put their name out there, but they got some other issues going on with some more Newtons. I'm gonna leave that right there. But they were like, I went to the bathroom on one of my breaks, and the stalls face the mirrors, right? And so I'm washing my hands. I have OCD, so I wash my hands as soon as I get in the bathroom, as soon as I'm done. And then I got my paper towel so I can go. So I'm standing there washing my hands, and I'm like, hold up. Did she just turn around? It tripped me out because I was like, what the hell? I felt some type of way. I was like, I don't even know. Okay, because now I'm not having this conversation. I'm actually not living the moment because I'm not the one that's going through the transition. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the one that's witnessing this firsthand. And I was like, what's the policy at work concerning this? And I don't think places of employment are ready to address that. You see what I'm saying? And if they don't address it, and I just got to throw it out there. If they don't address it, then that's going to be a problem in the workplace. That's definitely going to be a problem in the workplace because not everyone will be as. I wasn't expecting it. That's all I could say. Because I was like, did you just turn around to piss? I know I did that when I was like 12 just to see what it's like to pee standing up. I was like, but wait a minute. Damn it. Hold on a second. So, it just kind of, it threw me off. And for anyone else, because, you have people that are homophobic, just to throw it out there, so you have people that have these phobias and they will react, so I would hope that our show, this interview with you would fall on really good ears because that's important, that does need to be addressed in the workplace. But that was my concern. And I know one thing that majority of the community and people that are speaking out about it are really concerned about the stalls at school. But what about work?
You want to stay in touch with us? Follow us on Twitter at Barely Saved.
Hi, this is Nisha, the original Queen of Esteem, author of Miss Caramel, available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, Goodreads.com, and Malia Solange Books at Indianapolis. You're listening to Saved and Sexy Radio right here on GI Music.
After the morning after, if I said I didn't want you to stay? I've got somebody, and you've got somebody too. What would they think about it? And what would I think about you? I know you think this is right, but what happens after tonight? Will you be there? Will you even care? I wanna know this right now. Hey, I wanna know after the night before. What happens when all of the fun is over? Would you not want me no more? No, baby. I know what you're feeling. I've been there before. How will we know what we are doing? And what if we both should want more? I know it looks like it's real, but afterwards, how will you feel? Will you feel bad? Will we both feel sad? I wanna know this right now. After the morning after the night before, when all of the fun is over, will you want me anymore? After the morning after the night before, what happens when all of the fun is over? Baby, will you want after the night? You better think about your love, you want your love, the things you love, and I know. Think about after the morning after the morning after the morning after the morning
Hi, this is Nisha, the original Queen of Esteem, author of Miss Caramel, available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, Goodreads.com, and Malia Solange Books at Indianapolis. You're listening to Saved and Sexy Radio right here on GI Music.
You want to stay in touch with us? Follow us on Twitter at Barely Saved.
You know?
Yeah. And I definitely think it's basically about, being educated. Because like you said, a lot of people, they're not exposed to it, so they don't know, So I think that it's definitely good. Like I was reading somewhere, I guess they're starting to make children's books, kind of, just to educate them, not to, try to persuade them one way or another, but to educate that there's all kinds of different people in the world.
Right.
So that's something that we definitely, should teach our kids, growing up. Like there's all types of people in the world, that you may come in contact with, and that way, growing up, they'll be more prone to, know. So that way they won't make anyone feel bad. Right.
And that also goes back to a few points I was thinking about earlier, because I was doing an intro to a show. I was recording an intro to a show earlier this morning before I called you. And one of the points that I mentioned was, the reason why Saved and Sexy Radio, another reason why Saved and Sexy Radio exists, and why my name is Barely Saved is because I'm barely saved. Let's not get it twisted. We all are. But, I don't have a problem letting you know I'm barely saved. You just don't know what I'm going to say. You literally don't know what the hell I'm thinking. And just brace yourself, because it might come off a little harsh, and I don't mean nothing by it, but I just want to get it out. So if we can talk like adults, then we're good. So one of my things is, I have 2 points. The first point is, when it comes to the church, I'm finna step on some toes. Jesus help me. When it comes to the church, there is this, everybody has this, not everybody, some people has this church hurt thing going on. And I get it to a degree. I can empathize with it a little. And then I cannot. I cannot bat my eye at it at all. And reason being is because if I'm going to church, whatever, no matter the denomination, I'm non-denominational. I wasn't raised in the church, but when I started going to church, I started out Baptist. So when I go to church, I'm not looking at the pastor to give me the message, although he is the one that's delivering it. I'm looking for the confirmations and affirmations that God has already revealed to me to be revealed through this man that is now speaking. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not focused on the person there. So the church hurt, for me, that's just an excuse. And then on top of that, you also have, and this comes back to loving unconditionally. Because then on top of that, you also have people in the community that are not loved unconditionally. And I remember having a time where I was at church, my early 20s. And I go and the lady was like, "Hey, stranger." And I was like, "Why I got to be a stranger?" I might have been late teens, early 20s. And I was like, "Why I got to be a stranger?" Because I ain't seen you in a while. Have you thought about calling me? You see what I'm saying? So the youth get dismissed a lot when it comes to the church. That was my point. And so that's where church hurt for me, from what I could see, is where some of it begins.
You want to stay in touch with us? Follow us on Twitter at Barely Saved.
Hi, this is Nisha, the original Queen of Esteem, author of Miss Caramel, available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, Goodreads.com, and Malia Solange Books at Indianapolis. You're listening to Saved and Sexy Radio right here on GI Music.
It's breezy. U.S. H.E.R. Yeah. Real shit. Pull up on your bitch. Tell your man I'm sorry. 100 on my wrist. Jumping out the Rory. Uzi hit the split. She know how to party. When I'm with my clique, we know how to party. How to party up. We know how to party. How to party up. We know how to party. How to party up. We know how to party. How to party up. We know how to party. Bitches dancing naked in my living room. She straight out of college, just turned 22. Girl, get your money up. I ain't even mad at you. Got you all on me, making these niggas catch an attitude. Tell them don't start it. My niggas retarded. Fuck the judge and the sentence. I got a good lawyer. I got a few girls on the way. Baby girl, you ain't leaving. It's my birthday with the cake. Fuck it up and let me eat it.